Hello. I'm going to tell you guys something about me that you've never known, but always wanted to know. Who is Shauna Scott? Let me tell you. Well, I have to go back in history now, in time, to let you all know who I really am. Especially you. You, Stephanie. It's time I tell you the truth on who I am. You see, I'm originally from Russia. I was adopted at the age of 3. My mom, she went to an orphanage. She found me because the thing is, she always wanted a Russian daughter who she could train to be a spy. Little did she know they had been training me since I was 1. I could already speak in 4 different languages. I could speak in Russian, English, Chinese, and French. Spanish they didn't teach me. I don't know why. I guess it's because they don't really believe the Mexicans will one day take over the world. Little did they know. Anyways, my real name is Roshna. And the truth is, they thought that they had to hide my identity, so they had to change my name to top things off. My mom, she didn't know how to spell that, so she changed it to Shauna. Because how more unique but yet bland can you get all in one? So she changed it to Shauna, and she brought me over to the U.S. But we were followed on planes, so she had to take me to Germany. And in Germany, she raised me for 4 months. So at 3.5, we came back to the United States. Actually, I'm wrong. First, she changed my name to Rebecca. Then after we came back to the United States for the second time, then she changed it to Shauna to make it blend. My hair is not really blonde. I know. You're misguided. Naturally, I have like a reddish brown hair color. Shocking. But I dye it blonde because that's what us people from out of state assume. We assume that all Californians and all of the people in the United States have blonde hair and tan skin. Obviously, she didn't tan my skin out or anything because then I wouldn't look like her child. Because my mom is very white and we both know it. Or my mom. Anyways, growing up, she tried to teach me to be a spy, but when she realized that wouldn't work out well, because in reality, I didn't do well in the wild, and I couldn't survive with the snow and the wolves that were out in the wilderness, so she decided there was only one thing we could do: work for the zoo. So she married my dad, and they opened up a zoo together. I never really had a dog before. I always wanted one, but when you have lions and tigers running around your house, you just can't have those types of animals. A dog no longer looks like a dog. It looks like a chihuahua. Puppy food. It's shameful. But okay. It's alright. My mom wanted me to be homeschooled, so I didn't go to real elementary instead. I made friends with the animals. My best friend was a monkey, and his name was Bafufu, but one day I came home after going out and jumping through trees in the wilderness and trying to practice out some more of my stealthy skills. Bafufu was eaten by Lygra. It was the saddest day of my life. I mean, nothing like that had ever happened before. I had never lost a friend so fast. It was heartbreaking. But I quickly had to regain my emotions and had to move on with life. I was only 5 years old. I could easily make more friends, or so I thought at the time. Then again, who knew? I never really knew that I'd go to an actual high school with real people, or a middle school. I thought I was going to be homeschooled for the rest of my life, but we were on the run one day from the government because the government found out I was from Russia, and they learned that I had this, chip implanted in my brain that could destroy the world within 5 seconds. So they were out to get me, but my mother at this point had become attached to me and considered me her actual daughter instead of just a spy that she was going to raise and become an assassin one day. So we moved to Livermore, where I started school. And that's where I discovered that there's 2 different people in the world. males and females. And I'll have to continue this later because somebody just broke into the house, and you know what this means. Time to kill.